us a little history on your organization.
Okay, well, I work for the Restore, and we are part of Habitat for Humanity. And Habitat has been around for decades. A lot of people know that we build homes for people who don't have a decent place to live. And another part of the organization that people don't realize is that we don't give away homes. These homes are paid for by the homeowners, but they get a zero interest loan, no down payment, and so they're getting into their own home oftentimes for less than they would be paying rent. And then the neat thing about Habitat is that we don't get any government funding. Those payments help to build the next house for that next person that comes along. And we get donations and that kind of thing too, but those payments really help to keep the program sustainable. And we like to say that it's a hand up, not a handout. People also put in sweat equity, which is they have to work many hours on the house that they are going into. Or we have had some people who weren't physically able to work on their house, and then they come here to the Restore and they can do customer service work or work that's a little less physically demanding.
What is the economic value to the community of the homes that you build?
We think that there's a great economic value to the community and to the neighborhoods. It helps the tax base when you take an empty lot and build a home on it. So now you have a family that's in that home. They're paying their property taxes. That's good for the community, local government. We also and probably more so like to look at neighborhoods and how can we transform a neighborhood. A lot of the buildings in Lima have gone up in what we call cluster builds. So we have several Habitat houses in a small area, and that we look at that can be a nucleus of nice houses, new houses, well-built houses that can help to transform that neighborhood. Well-maintained houses, and it can just be that seed that starts to transform a neighborhood.
If people want to help out, how can they do that?
Well, we have a lot of volunteer opportunities both on the home building side and the Restore side. I'll start with the home building side because that's the most visible sometimes in the community. And our construction manager, Roger Calvert, organizes that. One of the best things to do would be to get on our email list. Roger puts out a list of what needs there are for the building, and that can range from if you have skills like plumbing and electrical, doing electrical work, obviously that's very valuable, but all the way down to painting or carrying supplies in. And I don't mean to say down to like those are lesser skills. Those are, we need all different types of skills to get a house done. And so it can be swinging a hammer. It can be using a paintbrush. It can be making snacks for the people who are doing the construction work. Then on the Restore side, we also always have a great need for volunteers, and we have a great group of volunteers that are helping us out. We need things like some people cleaning and processing donations, pricing donations. We need help on our donation truck. We send a truck out 4 days a week right now, and we can always use help. Some young guys out there that want to build up some good work experience, something to put on your resume, is guys or gals. And that's a kind of a fun way. I've done that. It's fun to be out in the community, picking stuff up, and those people are really the face of our organization. They're out there meeting those donors that are so important to what we do. That's another one. We need help at the register. We need customer service help. Lots of different ways to help there.
Tell us about your upcoming event.
Well, we're really excited. We have a group coming from Habitat Guatemala, and the connection between Lima and Guatemala is in the Habitat world, affiliates are asked to tithe some of their money, which is to give 10% to overseas Habitat work. And so Guatemala is one of the countries that we've been partnering with. And over the years, we've actually built more houses in Guatemala than we have in Lima, not because we've given more money there, but because houses there are cheaper to build. So we still give 90% of our donations go to the Lima area, but that's a neat connection. And they're going to be here on Thursday, May 8th, starting at 10 o'clock, kind of a meet and greet with anyone from the community who wants to just come in and see the work that they do and the work that we help support. They're going to, at 11, there's going to be more of a formal presentation, and that also is open to the public. We'd love to have people come in and just see how the work that Habitat's doing here in Lima connects to the wider world.
If people want to stay current on your activities, how can they do that?
Okay, for here at the ReStore, the best way is through our Facebook page, and that's where we post a lot of the new donations that are coming in. Maybe events or special sales that we're having will be on there. For the affiliate, and when I say affiliate, that's the overall Habitat organization, and you'll get more information about the home building on their website, which is habitatlima.org.
This is Leiahnni Smith reporting for the Lima Digital Media Club.